What is going on, everybody? David Productions 345 here. You guys see the title of the video? You got $20 scan tool versus $50 scan tool versus $150 scan tool versus $350 scan tool. Which one is best? So we're gonna do a quick overview of all of them, and then we're gonna get into it, telling you guys the different features of them. I'm not gonna go too much in depth because I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. We're kind of just gonna do a light comparison between these tools. So funny enough, these are both hyper tough tools. This one is OBD Link MX Plus, and this one is Innova. So you guys see, these tools are similar because they have the plugs, actually. And these two are Bluetooth tools. Let me pull this one out so you guys see. It comes in a little case that I keep it in. But yeah, the MX Plus and then the hyper tough HT500 are very similar. So we're gonna go in depth in this video to tell you guys which one is the best purchase and which one should you guys definitely buy and keep. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Starting off with all the models, this is the hyper tough HT309 that you can find at your local Walmart for $20. This is the hyper tough HT500 Bluetooth, and this is $50 at your local Walmart. This right here is the OBD Link MX Plus. You can find on Amazon for $150. Very similar to the Blue Driver tool on Amazon for $100. And then finally, this is the Innova 5610 that Innova sent me over. But this one, obviously this video is not sponsored by them. They didn't send me this for this video, but this is the Innova 5610 that you can find on Amazon for $350, I think. And I think also some local AutoZones might have them as well, or Advanced Auto Parts. And this one is a bi-directional scan tool. The other ones are not, which means that this one you can like activate certain things. Like I think for one of the videos I made, you can like activate the clutch, just test if it's working or something like that. So that's really cool. That is one of the only things, is this is the only tool out of all these to be bi-directional. Also, this one can be used through an app called Repair Solutions 2, which also, you guys can see, this one can as well. So I have a feeling that this one was made by Innova or something like that, where they use the app because the app is created by Innova. So funny enough, the app that this one uses, this one can use as well. All right, everybody, so this is the first tool. This is the hyper tough HT309. It has two buttons. There's an enter button and a scroll button. Very simple to use. And then I'm gonna go out to the car after all this and show you guys the differences between these two. This is very simple. It's a cheap scan tool, $20. Can't really go wrong with it. You can't really mess this up. Just plug it into your OBD2 port. Next is this one. So this one is still in the packaging because I just got this in the mail, but it's a pretty cool scan tool. Let me open it up from the packaging. You guys can see all the different modules it has available. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. Just that, and then the back, showing you guys all the different features there, and then it shows Repair Solutions 2. And that is why I brought down my Android phone, because this one right here and then the MX Plus you need a phone to use with. So what we do, this box is going to save, because look at how small this is. It's very tiny. Let me grab the MX Plus, show you guys the size difference. If you guys really want a small OBD tool, this one will do it for you. It's the smallest one. This one actually has a button on it right here. This one does not. So just plug this on in, and then you have to download the Repair Solutions app, which I have right here. Click that. Obviously I'm going to do a review of all this in the car, and then obviously the app pops up, and then you can kind of load everything. So that's a simple one. Next, the $150 tool is this OBD Link MX Plus, and this is the only one that has a small case. So I'm probably going to find a small case for this one, because I'm definitely going to lose this if I don't have a case for it. This one is a nice little cute carrying case with the foam inside. This is $150. This is the next price up. This one is the one that I use more often because even though I like the Innova a lot, this one actually has the ability to connect to Alpha OBD right here. If you guys are seeing that on the camera, Alpha OBD. And this is what I use to get some certain parameters with my car. I can scan a lot of different modules do a couple of different dealership options. I think I can also reprogram my adaptive cruise control. You can enable sport mode, you can enable remote windows down, ton of features. That's the reason why I got this. Also, I like using this because it has its own app as well, right there, OBD Link app. And you can download this on both Android and also have it on my iPhone. You guys see right here, I have it both on both my phones, the OBD Link app and Repair Solutions 2. And this one was a pretty good price, $150. Around the same price as the Blue Driver one. And finally, last but not least, the only bidirectional scan tool, the Innova 5610. This is the top of the line Innova tool. They have tablet ones as well, but I have not gotten into those ones yet because I don't need them. As you guys can see, I already have 4 scan tools right here. So between all of these, this one I think is the easiest to use, and you can set this up quicker. All you need to do is plug this in to your car's OBD2 port like the cheap one, except instead of having 2 buttons like this one has a ton of them, erase and all the other buttons as well. And these buttons are also buttons, like when the screen turns on, this pops up. Also, this one is cool because you can put batteries into this and use this with the app. You can use this with the Repair Solutions 2 app right here. Also, this one has a flashlight inside of the OBD2. There's a flashlight in here, which is pretty cool. I guess if you need to find the port that works with the batteries. All right, everybody, we are in my car. The first scan tool right here. You can put the car in the run position. Like that. You guys can see, scanner turns on. Only problem with this one is the cord is kind of short. You guys can see right here. So you kind of have to like have it a certain way. But let me focus right there. So then you just press enter and it scans the codes. Read codes, no codes, erase. View freeze frame. And then you click that. Just cool, I guess. I never knew this even had that. No freeze frame data available. Sorry about the loud engine, of course, but this scanner right here, let me get in focus. This does not offer live data, so that's obviously a drawback for this one. Alright, so that's a $20 one. Next is a $50 one. Alright, so the next one is the Bluetooth one. That's $50 from Walmart. This one is cool because you guys can see, once you plug it in, it is out of the way. Well, let's open up the app. It's loading up. Connect. You guys can see, turn all those on. Continue. Searching for scan tool right here. You can see it's pairing. Success. So it's paired. Alright, so we got right here, check engine, we got whole system. So I'm trying to get this in frame. Read codes, erase codes, live data, monitors, service checks, service functions. And then you guys can see down here, you can go up, put your mileage in. I need to update mine because I have higher mileage now. Predicted repairs. Then we got TSB recalls, warranty, cost to own, which is awesome. Then a vehicle history report at the very bottom. So for the Bluetooth dongle, that's $50. You have to update the firmware once you're in the app. So this is going to take a little bit. So unfortunately, that's the first time you use it. After that, it should be good. But we're just going to wait for this to be done, and then we'll see you guys after that's updated. Alright, so the firmware is updated. Since they don't have any codes, guys, I only have an airbag light. Let's see if we can scan that. Let's see, whole system. So here's the report. Let's see what's going on. In this section of the video, I'm doing a voiceover because it's easier. So here is the report that I generated to scan all the codes. Not ready for missions because the car's in the run position, so it didn't scan it. So the codes from all the systems, you guys can see there's a ton of them. Most of these codes, like the LED ones, are related because I have the LED lights in and the car doesn't like that. Adaptive cruise control codes, I have to fix that soon. And then most of the other codes are just random. There's a couple of things in there that are important, but nothing really major. So not really worried about that. No check engine lights, no systems running funky or anything. Now we're going to go back to the other systems that it scanned that were completed with no problems at all. You guys can see there's a ton of them in there. So this cheap scanner has a ton of functionality. So keep scrolling down. You guys can see different systems it scans. It also shows the tire pressure. So I click maintenance. It's everything that you should do around 110,000 miles for this vehicle, which is very cool. I did all that already. And then next we're going to click TSB recalls. You guys can check the recalls if there's any recent ones. Warranty information, and then vehicle history reports, kind of like Carfax reports. Gotta pay his money for that. Okay, so finally we're gonna be clicking the cost of ownership. This is very cool because it estimates the amount of money you'll be paying every year based on your insurance rate, miles per gallon, how much money you spend on each gallon, and how many miles you drive a year. So I'm just inputting values in here to show kind of like a guesstimate of how much I would be spending. It's not exact values because your miles per gallon ranges and also your annual miles ranges and also how much money you pay for insurance can vary and also how much money you pay per gallon can vary as well. So this is really cool how it shows that. Now this one on the other hand, let's see if it does. All right, so you guys can see right here, it has all that. So I can select certain things. So basically, let's click engine RPM, and then let's have speed. Oh, this has speed sensors? Okay, let's do that. That's sick. So you guys can see right here, it's kind of like, it shows like the values. So this kind of compares directly to the OBD Link's dashboard values. And also there's a graph option right here. That's sick. So if you guys are wondering about your wheel speed sensors, whether they're reading properly or not, it'll tell you here. You can overlay the graphs. Oh, that is so sick. I never knew that. Next on the scan tool list is this OBD Link MX Plus. Here's the logo. So we're going to be plugging this in and seeing what we can find. OBD Link app. Loading vehicle information on my 2013 Dodge Charger. Okay, why are you not connecting? Alright, here we go. Here we go. So click diagnostics right here. And then right here, scan modules, select all. Okay. See what we can get. Alright, adaptive cruise control, ABS system, and then all these other codes from LED lights. And that's cool. Also, you can clear the codes right here. Let's go here. Freeze frame. This one has freeze frame as well. Right here, let's click this. You guys can see it has all these cool different values. Different systems. So the coolest part about this app is you can click dashboard and then you have these live values that change. So battery voltage, fuel rate, O2 sensors, you can change these all, you can make these all custom. So the dashboard view is kind of like live data. This actually does have a graph right there. So it also has a digital gauge, radio gauge, compass, graph, push button. Let's click graph. Let's do that. Okay guys, that is really cool actually. Let's see if we can do the wheel speed sensors in here. Vehicle speed. Yeah, so there's so many different options. This is actually kind of harder to use though. It's like you gotta like figure stuff out. It looks a little bit more complicated. Alrighty guys, finally the last scan tool we're gonna be reviewing is the Innova 5610. So I have 3 videos on the scan tool, but basically this one is very cool because it has some of the similar things as the cheaper $50 Bluetooth scan tool because it has the Repair Solutions 2 app. So I'm not going to go over that again. It has the same exact features as that. But also this has these different options as well. So let's have this. You guys can see OBD2 right there. ABS, SRS, TPMS, Dodge OEM Advanced. All modules scan just like the OBD Link MX Plus one. Alright guys, it's done scanning. You guys can see 25 different systems, just like the other scanners. So what you can do actually is look at this. There's a graph button. You can press this. You can see 1 graph right here. You can see 2 graphs. You can see 4 graphs. So that is very cool. Alright everybody, we're back inside. We're going to be summing up everything, all the results. So, starting out with the cheapest scan tool, this one right here from Walmart. Pretty cool, pretty basic. If you're not really a car person, you want to just scan codes without having to go to AutoZone, $20 is not a bad investment right here. Next, this itty bitty Bluetooth scan tool right here from Walmart again. This one is 10 times better than this $20 one. It's funny that this tiny scan tool from Walmart that's $50 has the same Repair Solutions 2 access as the big boy right here, Repair Solution 2 access. Next, the OBD Link MX Plus right here. This is an awesome scan tool if you have a Mopar vehicle because you can use Alpha OBD. I have a video about that on how to use that. It's in my cluster salt video. Finally, the big boy right here. Funny enough, never knew this, but this has the same Repair Solutions 2 access that this one does, but this one's a bidirectional scan tool, which means you can activate certain functions like clutches in my dad's Dodge Caravan or something like that to test them out. Solenoids even to test those out as well. None of these other tools you can do that. So this is the only one that has that option. So if you need a bidirectional scan tool, I would definitely recommend this. So then it comes down to which tool should you buy if you only had to pick one. And honestly, if I were you guys, this is the winner for #1 spot. Because it's $50, it's Bluetooth, it's cheap, it's pretty good for what it is. It has the same software that this Innova 5610 Repair Solutions 2 Access has. You can access all the same features that this one has on the app only. This is a pretty good deal, guys. $50. This is like the Blue Driver, and it's very similar to this one, except it's a third of the price. Alrighty, guys, that is the end of this video. Just slide to your local Walmart, pick this up for 50 bucks. Great deal. Great scan tool. Just make sure to get a case for it so you don't lose it. But thank you guys for watching this video. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, make sure to turn your notifications on, share this video with your friends. Without further ado, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.